Today we are talking about jobs. It is going to be a very interesting topic. So tell me, what do you think about your job? Do you like it?
I remember is benefits of the laughter.
Ah, yeah. So you are going to present your presentation, all right?
All right.
Okay, look at this. I am going to start. No, I'm going to finish presenting my presentation so that you can share yours, all right?
All right.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Okay, that's it. Now we are ready to listen to you.
Okay. The first seat, please. The first picture.
Aha, so we need you to click on más. No, there is a little screen that says compartir pantalla. You click on compartir pantalla and then you are going to be able to share your screen. Okay.
Oh, okay. Let me see.
All right, it's okay.
Do you listen me?
Yes, I listen to you. I can listen to you, but I can't see your screen. It is necessary that you open your PPT presentation and later on check the compartir pantalla function.
Function. Let's see. I'm grown.
Mira, ya sacó calcetines.
Number one,
Just a minute, please.
yeah, number one, open the PPT, the presentation.
Presentation. Let me see.
Ready?
Hmm. No, I can't. No, I can't.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. You know what? First of all, is the PPT presentation ready? Is it open?
Okay. 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 Let's begin without it.
All right.
All right. Okay. Do you know my name is Jesus? I live in Chimalhuacan. I'm going to speak about my topic benefits of laughter. Today, there are a lot of people with several problems. Several problems economics. Do you like the seat? Problems, family problems, environment pollution, sleep a lot, bad news. So that to the other seat, to the other seat, so that all of this cause stress and depression. Meaning a while, the persons have headache, stomach, so it's necessary than people go to the doctor or hospital. Maybe doctor will give medicine or he will say you to do exercise. But the more important is louder. In the in the other seat, uh, can can we watch some benefits about louder about louder. Meanwhile, meanwhile, the people have headache, stomach, so it's necessary that people go to the doctor or hospital. Maybe the doctor will give medicine or say that maybe some exercise, but the more important is very important is laughter. Um, here we have some benefits of the laughter. The number one, lower blood pressure. Number two, reduce stress hormone levels. Number three, works your abdominales, abs, improves cardiac health. Number five, boosts cells. Number six, triggers the release of endorphins. This is very important, this number, the number seven, produce a general sense of well-being. What about what I say? Finally, please give me smile. What about what about this my topic?
All right, thank you very much. Yes, you're right. Whenever we laughed, everything is much better and we can have a better health. Thank you very much, Jesus. It was a pity that we weren't able to see your PPT. But anyway, I think that it was a very good one.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Okay, Emiliano, welcome. How are you?
Hello, good evening. I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you very much. Emiliano, do you have any question for Jesus?
No,
No, no questions?
no.
All right, thank you very much. And so what about Ivan? Ivan, do you have any question for Jesus?
No, it's okay.
All
And
right.
I agree with the loving thing.
Yeah, that's it. That's a very good topic. All right. I don't know if anyone else is going to present your topic.
No.
No?
No.
Okay, Ivan, aren't you going to present any topic?
Oh, I forgot all about it, so I didn't prepare anything. Sorry.
It's okay. Maybe next week, all right?
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, look at this. Now, give me a second. I am going to look for my presentation. You know what, Jesus? What we need is that you stop sharing your... I did it. Okay, I have already stopped your sharing your PPT, and I am going to see mine. All right. I prepared something so nice for you.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Ta-da! Here you are. Today we are going to talk about jobs. All right. And so my question is, what's the best job? Well, the first question will be, what do you think about your own job? What do you think about your job, Emiliano?
I like it, but sometimes it's very repetitive, and I dislike that part. But yes, I like at the end of the day.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, Ivan, what about your job? Do you like it?
No, no, actually, but I have to eat. I have to, you know. So, but that's our job.
That's a job, that's it. Tell me, what's your job?
At the moment, I work in a shock factory. So we do shocks for cars, and that's interesting. But it's so repetitive. It's do the same thing all day long.
So mechanical.
Yeah.
That's it. So you may need something more, I don't know, more interactive or something more dynamic.
Yeah.
That's it. I see. All right. But well, as you said, it's a job. Anyway, it helps.
Yeah. And the money is good.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much. Okay. Finally, Jesus, what do you think about your job?
Well, I think the better job is teacher, because I'm teacher. I like to give classes. I'm happy with my job. Then I like to converse with my pupils and try to be uh, social with my friends, with the teachers. I want to talk with the principal, but in this moment I'm sick, but I like very much my job. Is to be teacher, maybe forever.
Hey, that's beautiful. Yes, you're right. To be a teacher is so satisfying. It's a very nice job. Very beautiful.
That's good.
All right. But you know what? Sometimes we don't like our job and we think that our job is the worst in the world. But I don't know. I wouldn't be so sure about it. You know that sometimes we can find very different, strange, dangerous, or sometimes disgusting jobs. So look at this. Here I made some piece of research for you. You have some different other different jobs. What do you think about this job? Would you like to be a scarecrow?
I, I don't know. I don't know what is it? What is it?
A
Yeah,
scarecrow. Yeah.
crow.
Well,
What means crow?
a scarecrow is
Is
a
crow.
person. Crow, cuervo. Scare, espantar.
Oh no, I don't like it. It's crow.
Yeah. It seems to be like a joke, but I'm serious. It is a job. So a scarecrow is a person who is in charge of scaring crows from crops. And he or she has to be standing up in that position for long 8 hours. And if there is a crow or there is another bird that is pretending to eat some of the crops, he or she has to shout, to scream, to yell, whatever he or she may do to scare the bird. So sometimes we think that our job is not the best. Cross my heart, I swear you, there are worse jobs.
It's for missing uncomfortable.
Yes, uncomfortable. So, what about you, Emiliano? What do you think about this job?
I don't know. Well, when I think, I don't know, stand all the day in that place is very maybe bored. Maybe I feel bored in the first 2 hours.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe it's interesting. See what's happened in that place. I don't know. Maybe you see some unusual animals or something, or you can think in other kind of stuff. Maybe
Yeah.
you can read an a book or watch some series in your cell phone, and while you wait for the crowds.
Yeah, that's it. Or to be listening to your favorite music.
Yes,
Hey, you
maybe
know
that's
what?
the best part of that job. It's you don't have to interact with your boss or anyone. You stay there and that's it.
And just to show your worst face. No, that's it.
Yes.
That's it. Hey, you know what? You are very positive. You are so optimistic. All right. Okay. So, Ivan, what do you think about this job? Would you like to be a scarecrow?
I don't think so. It's too boring, too much hours to stay up and under the sun. And I don't know if it is raining or too windy. I don't know. It's awful, an awful job.
Yeah, that's it. You should be exposed to the weather.
Yeah.
Oh my, yes. All right, let's go to the next. Look at this. Would you be an other judge?
It's for a competition or something like that.
Eh,
Or were you a other judge? Your
um,
judge.
other judge is for medical research. We are
Oh,
supposed
okay.
to have a PH, and so it just depends on the odor that we expel, the sicknesses we could have. Or,
Okay.
for example, let's suppose that you are the manufacturer of some deodorants. So
Okay.
you ask for some people to use them, and later on we ask for an other judge to see if it is working or not.
Okay. Okay.
Right? So would you be another judge?
No, I don't think so. I dislike that job. Maybe I
Uh,
would like.
yeah, that's it. Ivan, what do you think about being an other judge?
Well, it depends, but I think I didn't do. I don't do that kind of job because I can smell very well. So, it's not most my sense is not very good. So
That
yeah,
so you wouldn't do it.
yeah, I won't do it.
You wouldn't.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, Ivan. Jesus, what do you think about this?
Really?
Yeah, I'm serious.
I don't know that this is a job.
Yeah, it's a job.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's awful.
Yeah.
It's so not is good.
No.
I I think so. I think so.
Yeah, I wouldn't even do it. Maybe if it were the last job in the world, my opportunity to it, I don't know if I would do it. But
I don't know.
Or it depends of the pay.
oh yeah, that's it. It just depends on the payment.
No.
If it is a good one, maybe. All right. So look at this. Here we have another job. Ta-da! A mermaid. What do you think about it? Would you like to be a mermaid?
Hmm. I don't know. be in the water a very long time. I I don't know if I want to do that.
It's it is for being the attraction for an aquarium.
Yes, it's new, no?
Yeah,
It's very new.
it looks very glamorous. But anyway, so what do you think about it, Jesus? Would you do it?
Mm, I don't know. I don't know that that is about this job.
It's well different.
Different job, different.
All right. So,
The
Ivan, what
first
do you
time
think?
I look, the first time I look.
Uh-huh. Yeah, for me it was also so surprising. I said, "A what? A mermaid? My goodness." That's it. All right, Ivan, what do you think about it?
I wouldn't too because I'm a boy. But
Yeah,
maybe a triton is okay.
Traden, yes, why
Yeah,
not?
yeah, maybe a triton, but I don't know how to swim very well, so I
My.
wouldn't too.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the most appropriate for you,
Yeah,
the most suitable.
yeah, like a cat. I'm afraid of the water.
Oh my. So
Yeah.
the, definitely made a very good mermaid. All right, maybe this one could be nice to you. It will be appropriate. A professional snuggler.
Well,
A
what does mean snorkeler?
snuggler is a person who cuddles you, cherishes you, who makes you feel much better snuggling. Acurrucar.
Okay.
That's it. So if you need somebody to hug you, somebody to cherish you, somebody to tell you beautiful words that make you feel much better if you are depressed, you can call this person, Lonnie Johnson, who is a professional snuggler.
Okay, I don't know that exists.
Yeah, so what do you think, Emiliano? Would you like to be a professional snuggler?
Mm, no, I think I don't have the skills. I wouldn't do it.
That's seems seems to be very easy, but as you said, maybe we don't have the skills enough
Yeah,
for being a snuggler.
yeah, because you need to say something and you need to say it with the feeling. You need
Uh-huh.
to have a good speech.
Yeah, maybe to be very patient.
Yes.
Aha, that's it. Jesus, what do you think? Would you like to be a professional snuggler?
Well, I think that he should be a good person, or maybe he he know to sing, or maybe he should to be a humble man for this for that job. I think so.
Yeah, it may be. And would you like to do it?
Cause his cause.
Yeah, but you know what? I think that in a sense, we teachers are professional snugglers because when our students feel badly, sometimes we have to give them piece of advice. Sometimes we have to hug them. Sometimes we have to help them to realize that they are important, that they are beautiful, that they can do many things. So maybe in a sense, we are professional snugglers. Well, that's my idea, but what do you think about it?
From that perspective, I agree with you.
Yeah, if you see a student who is crying, of course you are not going to say, hey, silence, we are at class. You have to be with him or with her and say, may I help you? Lean on me. If I can do something, please let me know. Things like those. All right. So what about you, Ivan? What do you think about being a professional snuggler?
I think it's a difficult job because you need to be empathic, and most of the people can be empathic. So it's hard to be empathic with another person to put yourself in the shoes of the other person. It's hard to do it, especially if you don't feel it.
And do you all guys consider that for being a professional snuggler, do we need any training, any qualifications, or any skills?
Yeah, I think you have to you need to have some qualifications to do that work. For example, I say to be empathic because it's a kind of thing you can train, but you need to feel more than training.
Ah, that's it. I also think that they should have any training in psychology because they have to know what the other person needs and how to provide help. Uh, I don't know, maybe something about coaching, anything else.
Mm, yes, I agree. As Ivan said, you need to be empathic with the person, but also you need, I don't know, a training in how to do that, how to transmit the information, I don't know, what to say, what not to say.
Aha, that's it. Maybe neuro-linguistic programmation also.
Yes, I think, yes, also.
Maybe something
And
about, yeah.
I don't know, and also, I think you need something like a therapist because you will listen the problems of the other and what you do with that. Maybe that evokes some feelings on you or make you feel something, and you need someone to talk to, not just, I don't know, it's a like a chain. You you have a snuggler, and that snuggler need something with someone to talk to.
Yeah, because they charge with all of the problems of all the people who
Yes,
help.
they deal with the problems of others, and they need to deal with that problems and the feelings that led in them.
Yeah, and those problems may be simple. Those problems can also be very difficult. Oh, yeah, yeah. I definitely think that they be very trained person, very skilled person. All right. So, what do you think about this interesting job? Alan Moore is a writer. He's a wizard. He's a mall Santa, and he's a Rasputin impersonator. What do you think about it? Would you be a writer, a wizard, a mole Santa, or a Rasputin impersonator?
Mm, maybe not wiser in the sense of I don't know, as a magician.
Aha, kind of like that. A magician who
Okay,
makes spells.
okay. An impersonator is a person who, I don't know, is that like the person who play as Juan Gabriel or Michael Jackson? That's it's an impersonator.
Yeah, that's it. It's like here into Spanish we say imitator.
Okay,
But yes, the correct term is impersonator.
personator. Okay. Well, that Alan Moore is a very skilled person because he has 4 jobs, and I don't know. I think the most maybe difficult is Mall Santa
Oh yeah.
because you be sit all the day and listen all the children, and sometimes they cry, they scream, and they yelling at you, and I don't know. I think it's very difficult to deal with children in the malls.
Yeah, pulling your bird. Yeah, that's it. It may be. All right, thank you very much, Emiliano. Jesus, what do you think about this? Would you like to be a Rasputin impersonator or Mole Santa?
He's a rare man because no everybody would you working in that job. It's a job perilous for me. It's very perilous. Uh, I know there are different persons, but for me, I don't like it very much.
Yeah, that's it. All right, thank you very much. Ivan, what do you think?
Impersonator.
Yeah.
I can. I think I wouldn't too because you need to be more sensitive, self expression, and something like that. And I may agree with the other person. I couldn't do that because I don't like it. But write, I like to write. So I don't have the full skills, but I can write. I enjoy writing.
Hey, that's great. So you may make a very good writer.
Yeah.
Hey, that's great. All right, thank you very much. Now, let's go, kids, with this one. Russell Kleinbach is a bright kidnapping expert. You know what? When I looked for these jobs and I found this one, it is an advertisement even. I thought, nah, it's a joke. Of course, there's not any person in their healthy state of mental health who would like to have the services of a right kidnapping. But in some countries like Kyrgyzstan and Afghanistan, it is permitted to kidnap your bride. And if you can't do it, you can hire an expert who does it for you. Of course, in some other countries, it is illegal. But if you are an expert about this topic, you can do it. Would you like to do it, Jesus?
Mm, I really I don't like very much the topics because there are person more violent in this world. Uh, yeah, I hope that that I don't want have this problem. This is my idea.
Aha, that's it. All right, thank you, Jesus. Emiliano, what do you think about this job?
But
Like,
where is the proposed to kidnap the bride?
if you want to get married and you
Okay, so
can,
oh yeah, okay. Um, no, I don't know how I could do that. And as you said, here in Mexico it's illegal, but maybe in Middle Eastern it's a it's a good job, a good business. You can get a lot of money from doing that. But I don't do it because I don't know. I don't. I think I don't. I couldn't feel comfortable with doing that.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I thought. I said, "Are you serious? Is really there a right kidnapper?" I said, "No, I." Ivan, what do you think about this job?
Well, if you have the beliefs of that countries, maybe it's a nice job because you are like a cupid, so it's a nice job if you have that kind of mind of that kind of beliefs. So maybe, as Emiliano said, if you are in that country, it's a good job. But maybe I wouldn't do that too.
That's it. That's well, for me, it was extremely strange when I found it, and I also thought about what if I were the kidnapper? Well, my job, and I have to do it. But what if I am the victim? If somebody is kidnapping me and handing me out to a person who wants to marry me, and I don't know who that person is, I would be so desperate. I would be in disguise. So, yeah, to cause that feeling to anybody else wouldn't be my best.
Yes, but maybe um it's something cultural, and maybe the persons in that culture see the situation more normally or more. Yes, it's maybe they see the situation good or accurate for the purposes of you being married. I don't know, but for me, well, we live in a different culture, and I think that's why for us is very, I don't know, astonished. I don't know what is the word, but
Yeah, yeah,
yes,
yeah, you're right. Okay,
that's my opinion.
you know what? Time ago, I talked to a Muslim girl. Her name was Fatima, and she told me that there are some regulations in her culture that for Occidental people, for
Hmm.
us, they are not only good but also wild, unfair, but for them are completely normal. So I knew that they have a person who is with them everywhere, and it should be a man. So it is something like a tutor. So if they want to go party, if the tutor goes with them or the tutor gives for permission, they can do it. If the tutor says, no, you are not permitted to do this, then they should obey. So I said, maybe you don't have freedom. And what if you could avoid this situation, if you could stop having a tutor, would you do it? And then she said, surprisingly, she said, you know what, I am comfortable with this situation because they take care of us, and sometimes we make very stupid decisions. So I agree with having a tutor. And I said, oh my, here I would be making a revolution for defend their
Yes.
freedom. They say, no, it's okay, just leave us alone. Oh my, that's it. All right. But you're right. It just depends on the culture. All right. Talking about culture, look at this. Would you work as a snake milker?
Um, no, I think I couldn't because it's very maybe it's dangerous if the snake bit you. I don't I don't fear the snakes, but I fear work so much with them.
Yeah, it looks like extremely dangerous.
Yes.
All right. Okay, Jesus. What do you think about this? Would you work as a snake milker?
I think that there is person maybe like this job because it's very less. I think some person that like this job because maybe was training in your life for this job. Uh, I think these jobs I didn't know as, but they are interesting.
Yeah, it would be, I don't know, the best job for me. All right, Ivan, what do you think about this job?
I agree with Emiliano. It's a very dangerous job, and you only do it so if you want to help people with that poison. But I think I wouldn't do it because it's very dangerous, and I don't like the snakes, so I don't do it.
Yeah, so neither would I. I think it is, well, I am a chicken. Sometimes I am a scaredy cat. I am very, really afraid of snakes. So I guess I wouldn't make a good snake milker. All right.
Mm,
Okay, so look at this. Finally, let's work with this one. This, first of all, this tends to be a temporary or a permanent position. And the position is experienced boner. Look at this. The payment is good. It's £8 to pounds per hour. And you can immediate start. This experienced owner should be an expert in cows, cattle, husbandry. So animal husbandry means that you are going to make the bull ready for the cow so that you can have production. So what do you think about this? A boner?
Mm, I don't know. I think you really need a training on that because you need some security because you will be with the ball and I don't know they can hit you or something. And I think it's very complicated because I don't know. You need to know the animals, their times to a sexual encounter and something like that. I don't know. I think it's very difficult, but just the payment is very good. Eight
Yeah,
thousand, right?
yeah. And they are pounds.
And oh, £8 per hour. Yes, it's a good deal.
Yeah, so would you do it?
But no, my short answer is not.
All right, so Jesus, what do you think about this? Would you do it?
maybe why not? But because it has interest to know this job, it will be a good experience.
Yeah, but I also coincide with Emiliano. It would be extremely dangerous also because you don't know what the reaction of the woo could be. And so you have to be an expert in the treatment, in the work with animals in the field to know when to run or how to do it. No, well, I think that it would be so dangerous or so difficult for me. All right. So, so please tell me, Emiliano, what is your dream job?
Mm, let me think. Meanwhile, my other college can answer that. I need to think my answer.
Yeah, all right. So, what about you, Jesus? Have you thought about your dream job?
I don't know. I don't know. But I try or try for to do it anymore.
Okay. And so, what did you think about your future when you were a child? Did you plan to be a teacher or you had another expectance?
Mm, I don't have idea in this moment, but I need to maybe to I plan in the future for that things.
All right, thank you. Okay, so Ivan, what about you? What is your dream job?
Okay, my dream job is work from home because you don't have to drive, you don't have to stress in the traffic, and but you have to be very focused person because working in your home is hard because you can be distracted very easily. But it's my dream job, so doing some programming, computer programming. So I think it's my dream job. My
Like
dream job,
as a freelancer?
yeah, as a freelancer or working for a company. So some companies hire you to work from home with appropriate internet connection and yeah, and having good skills.
Yeah, that's it. It is home office.
Yeah, home office.
Hey, you know what? I could tell you about home office because that's what I do. I'm at home and I don't have to go to the office only once a month. That is very far, even. It's very far from my house. But I enjoy it very much because, as I told you before, I had to go to the office only once a month. And I am extremely happy with my job because first of all I am a teacher and I can share all of my experiences with my students, all my knowledge. I have to be very prepared not only about English but also about technology so that I can work properly with platforms and all of the resources. I have to talk with my students so that even though they are in an online course, they don't feel alone because this is a very cold way to work. And even I can be at home. So if there's an emergency or there's any need, I am here, I can help. But as you said, you have to be focused on your time, on your duties, because you can waste time doing some other things. Or maybe you say, oh my, I am very sleepy, so I am going to bed, and later on you said, what did you do? You have to turn in your reports and things like those. But that's wonderful because I don't pay any money for passages. I am not stressed in traffic. I don't have to travel. So yes, that's wonderful. I really love it. I really recommend it.
Yeah, that I want to do.
Ah, that's great. All right. Well, I don't know if you want to ask anything else, to say any comment.
No.
No? All right. Well, thank you very much for your attention, for your attendance, and meet you next class. All right? Meet you next Sunday. I wanted to ask you a question. Tell me, is it comfortable for you to be working on Sunday?